Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have something truly exciting to share with you. We will be diving into the world of sales performance dashboard where we will be exploring key performance indicators, KPIs and showcasing an interactive and powerful dashboard that will revolutionize the way you analyze your sales data. So without further delay, let's jump right in. Here we have our amazing sales target versus achievement dashboard. As you can see at the top, we have dedicated section for sales target and achievement, providing a clear overview of your sales progress. Now let's focus on the first chart, which display region-wise sales versus target. It's crucial to understand how each region is performing compared to its set targets. This information can help you to identify areas where you are excelling and where room for the improvement. This is our next chart. I would like to say month-wise sales targets and achievement are vital for tracking your performance over time. With this dashboard, you can easily visualize the monthly trends and make data-driven decisions accordingly. Notice how the line graph fluctuates, indicating when targets were met or missed. This dark blue color is for the targets, lighter blue color is for the total sales. So my sales are more than my targets. More, you can add the achievement row as well here. This is as per your requirement. If you require this, you can put total achievement here as well. Here is another insightful graph where we have brand wise target versus achievement. This allows you to see how each brand is performing with the passage of the time. Remember, understanding these matrices helps you to allocate resource efficiently and optimize your sales strategy, because here you have to identify your key brands, your middle brands and your lower brand. You have to invest your more advertisement budget on your key brands, or you have to spend your maximum budget on your lower brand budget. This is as per your strategy. If your strategy is to get sales, then you can invest your majority of advertisement budget on the key brands, and if your strategy is to get the attention of audience users, you can spend more money on the lower brands. If your strategy is to make your lower brand to grow, then obviously you will be spending more money on the lower brand. So this chart will make you able to take these decisions. Now let's shift your focus on territory wise achievement. This chart highlights how well each territory is meeting its target. And here's the exciting part. I encourage you to join the discussion by commenting below on a specific territory. Now let's shift our focus to territory wise achievement. This chart is showing me the territory target and its sales. The dark blue color is for total target. The lighter blue color is for the sales. So here I can make the strategy for low performing territories as per my different strategy, and if some territories are performing well, they are meeting their targets, then I will be making the sales strategy or advertisement strategy accordingly. And I encourage you here to join the discussion by commenting below on the comment section that what do you think about that specific chart? What is your opinion? What is your thoughts about this chart? And do you see these buttons? They allow you to effortlessly switch between viewing the top 6. If you click here, it will be showing you the top 6. If I will click here, it will showing me the bottom 6. And if I want to get all the territories, then I will choose this button. Then I will press this one. So it will give me all the territories with reference to this region. If I unslice the slicer, so now it is giving me all the territories. If I want top 6, I will press this. So these are the top territories with reference to the total target. These are the bottom 6 and these are the all territories. So you can switch on this chart by these buttons. It's all about giving you the power to analyze and explore your data effortlessly. And there you have it. This powerful and interactive sales target versus achievement dashboard provides you with an incredible tool of visualize, track and optimize your sales performance. The dashboard's slices enable you to slice the data exactly. If I will select central, it will slice all the data with reference to that region. If I will select north, it will slice all the data with reference to this one. South, if I'm selecting south, it is slicing all the dashboard with reference to this. As region wise sale target versus achievement is not changes when I'm selecting the region. There is a science behind it, and I will explain you while we will be building this one. Whenever I'm selecting any region, this portion is not changes. This slicer is not changing, but rest dashboard is changing the data. More, you can select territory. You can slice data with the brand. So this is all with reference to the introduction to this powerful, dynamic and interactive dashboard. Now let's start building this. First of all, we are exploring the sales data of an FMCG company. But before we begin, let's make our data more organized and easy to understand. Basically, here the plan, we have two tables to work with. This is the table number 1 and this is the table number 2. This is the sales data and these are the sales targets. So what we need to do, our goal is to connect these tables and create a powerful pivot table to gain valuable insights. But first, let's give our tables some meaningful names and making them easier to track in the future. So what I'm going to do, I'm just doing some formatting for these pivot tables. We can understand these tables clearly. So first of all, I'm going to change the name of this sheet. These are my sales. These are my sales targets. And this is my helping sheet. This is my helping sheet. So this is my sales table. I'm selecting these dates, pressing Ctrl+1 from my keyboard. This dialog box will appear, or you need to right click, and from here you can select the format cells. So here from date, I'm selecting this one, and Ctrl+T. Make sure this option must be checked. Okay, so this is my table, and I'm going to change the name of my table design. So this is my sales table. Going to selecting this one, these both columns, and formatting with 1 decimal. View, my formula bar is unchecked. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to say target. Again, I'm changing the date format. Date and comma format to 1 decimal. Ctrl+T. Make sure this option must be checked. My table has headers. Okay, changing the name of the table to target. Okay, renaming table might seem like a small step, but it can save you a lot of time and confusion down the line. Now that our tables have proper names, let's move on the exciting part of data modeling. In order to connect our tables and create that pivot tables, we need to follow a few key steps. Don't worry, I will guide you through each one. So the first step is to identify the unique value in the table. For example, I am in my sales table, and from here I'm getting a region, going to my helping sheet, pasting as value, going to data, and removing the duplicates. Again, I'm going to my, these are my territories. Basically, I'm getting the unique values from these columns, going to data, and so these are my unique territories. Going again and getting the brands, the unique brands from the data. So basically, these columns, data, remove, and again Ctrl+T. This option must be checked. This is my region. Let me complete this, then I will guide you why I did that. This option must be checked. Okay, territory, and this is my, okay fine, this is territory and this is my brand. Ctrl+T, check this option, and brand. So basically these three columns are unique. Like, I have region, territory, brand in my sales target, and also having these columns in my sales table. So basically these are the unique columns that I can use in connecting these both tables. Now let's upload both our sales and sales target tables to Power Pivot. This powerful tool will help you analyze and manipulate the data more efficiently. So now I am in my sales table, Power Pivot, and I am adding this to Power Pivot. Add to model. Again, go to my sales target table, add to model. again region, add to model. To perform the calculations based on time, we need a calendar table. This table will provide us with a reference point of our analysis. Let's add it to our data model design, and from here I'm selecting new. So next, what I need to do, home. Okay, it's taking time to load. Home, and select diagram view. Alright, now we are ready to connect the dots. We will establish connection between our unique and dimension tables. So basically, this is our unique table, territory is our unique table, brand is our unique table, and calendar is our unique table. So these are our unique tables. Sales and sale target, these are our transactional. This step is crucial for creating meaningful relationship within our data model. So now I'm going to connect region with region, territory with territory, brand with brand, and this date column, this date column. So now this table is connected. Now I'm going to connect with the sales target, territory to territory, brand, and this is my date table. So now basically I will be performing some DAX calculations. So now I'm in my sales sheet. Firstly, I'm calculating my retail sales sum. So this is my retail sale. Now I'm calculating my wholesale. This is my wholesale. I want to calculate my total sales. So I'm selecting retail plus my wholesale. So this is my total sales. Select these DAX calculations, format, and converting into one decimal. Converting into one decimal. So now I'm going to my target file. Here I will be calculating my retail target, retail target, retail target, sum of my retail, my wholesale target, sum my wholesale, bracket close. Now I'm adding these both targets to total sales target, sum, not sum. I'm selecting these both plus wholesale. So this is my total target. I'm selecting them, formatting, and converting into one decimal. Going back to sales sheet, and here I will be calculating my sales percentage achievement. So I will be dividing my total sales. This is my total sales divided by, going to sales target file, and here I will be selecting my total target. Total sales target, press enter. So the percentage of the achievement is 73%. Removing both decimals. One more. So 73% is the achievement towards the target. So what is the difference between the total sales and the target? So I'm writing new DAX calculation. Difference in cartons. So I'm selecting my total sales minus, then selecting the sheet name is sales target, and in sales target this is my target. Press enter. So it will give me the difference in cartons. So we are short by 427 cartons. So this is the difference. So these are the basic calculation that I will required while I will be working on my dashboard, and I will be working on the pivot table. So these are the basics and these are the mandatory DAX calculations that I need for my this dashboard. So now I will be making the frame for my dashboard. So how I will be making this, let's move on it. So I'm adding a new sheet, name of dashboard 90. Select this area. Selecting this area, changing the background color to white. So here I will be displaying my regions. Sales target versus achievement dashboard, not dashboard. Here I will be writing KPI, key performance indicator. And increasing the font size, changing the font color to this one, making it bold, and as well applying this as well. Here are my retail sales, wholesales. Moving forward, okay, E to J, merge center, region wise sales target versus achievement. The font color white and background color is this. this is looking perfect, and go to view, and I'm removing the grid line. I'm going to insert my first pivot table. I'm going to power pivot and pressing the manage. From here I'm going to insert my first pivot table. So okay, fine. First of all, I need to insert a chart, and I'm selecting a region from here, and as these are my DEX calculations that I did before. So here I'm going to select my this is my sale, and targets are in sales target. So this is my total target, and this is my total sale against my target. So these are my sales. I'm going to value field setting, number formatting, number, and here I'm selecting one decimal. Okay, repeating this process again for this as well, number into 1. Okay, and I'm right click on the pivot table, selecting. So this is my first pivot table, and I'm going to insert my graph with this. So I'm selecting this one, right click on it, hide all field button on the chart. So or I'm going to remove this, I don't need this. Selecting my chart, selecting this upper part, going to here I need to select secondary axis, and going to make this 50%. Now I'm going to this one, fill, solid fill, and make this 50%. So now select the data table format. This is our total sales target, and this is our total sales. So now I'm adding data table in it. Basically this dark blue color showing sales target, light blue color showing the sales. Remove my grid line, going to design, move chart to dashboard. So this is adjusted with reference to my width of this block. I'm going to power pivot, manage, and going to say target, and converting to the total target. I'm just going to adjust its height, format 2.80. So this is looking perfect. Now I'm going to insert the chart which will be showing sales versus target with reference to the months. So here I pasted a simple chart, and this is the pivot table that I used for a source data for that chart, and I got total target, total sale, and total achievement. So this is showing me the total target achievement in percentage. So I'm sending this one from end to start. So now this is looking like this. It is showing me sales, sales target, and the achievement. These dark color is for target and light color is for sales. So now I'm going to insert a chart for territory wise achievement, sales target versus achievement. So I'm copying this and pasting here, selecting this area, and selecting merge and center. And this will be my territory wise sales target versus achievement. I'm replacing region with territory, with short code of territory, and I'm going to. So now I'm going to complete this part. So here I have to display my retail sale, wholesale, and total sales. So what I need to do, I just will copy, paste this pivot table, and here I want my retail sales. Going to show field list from my sales table, so I will be selecting retail from here. So this is my retail sale, and what next I have to do, I just will come here, ra- press equal from my keyboard, going to my sheet number 5, selecting this, and when I will press enter, it will show me the retail sales. So this is the process by which I will be completing the rest this area. So let's complete this. So at the end, I have to connect my these slicers with my charts and with my pivot table. But before doing this, I have to give the meaningful names to my pivot tables. So what I'm going to do, show tabs and command. This is my region target versus achievement. This is my month target. So now what I need to do, I have to select my slicer, going to slicer and report connection, and here I'm going to connect it with all my pivot tables. So I'm going to repeat this step with my rest slicers. So now my slices are connected with my pivot charts, and now if I will select central, so it will slice all the data with reference to this region. So one thing I can do here, like this chart is also sliced with reference to this region slicer. So if I unslice this slicer for the region wise sales, like if I select this, if I'm selecting my this slicer and going to report connection, and if I am going to unslice the region, this is brand count region target versus achievement. If I will uncheck this, so whenever I will slice my, now if I will be selecting a region from here, then it is slicing all rest charts instead of region wise sales. So this is looking more comprehensive, this is looking more beautiful. Like if I'm selecting any region, it is not slicing this portion, but it is slicing rest all the charts. Similarly, if I'm selecting month number 12, it is slicing this chart as well. So if I want, it must sliced all the charts other than month wise sales. Then what should I do? I just select this slicer and going to report connection. From here I will uncheck the month target versus achievement, going back and check all the months. And now if I will select any month from here, if I'm selecting month number 7, it will slice all the rest charts instead of month by sales. This thing you can also use in your dashboard. This is depending on the requirement by you. If you need to require this, you can use this trick in your dashboard. So now at the end, what I have to do with this dashboard, I'm going to add 3 buttons with reference to this chart. Like you can filter out the top 6 territories and bottom territories, and you can get all the data to all the territories. So for this, first of all, I will go to shapes and I'm going to insert 3 buttons here. So first of all, you have to save your file as file final macro. Okay. So here you have to choose this option, Excel macro enabled workbook, desktop, save this file. So now you have to go to your developer tab, and Here you have to record your first macro to get top 6 territories. So record, name it top 10. Okay, now first of all you have to visit the sheet number 5, and here this is the pivot table that you have to filter. So I'm opening the filter, going to value filters, top 10, and here I will select 6. I have to filter this with reference to total target, so I selected total target, and I need 6 territories, so I selected here 6 territories. You can adjust as per your requirement. If your requirement is different, so you can apply these options as per your requirement. So this is my requirement, so I choose these options. So I'm pressing OK. So this is giving me the 6 territories. Going back here, now I will stop recording. So now I'm recording another macro. His name is clear. Okay, and in this macro I'm just clearing this value and clear filter. So I recorded that macro, stop it. Now I'm going to Visual Basics, and from here module I'm copy pasting this to here. So I paste that code here because I want to my macro, top 10 macro, first clear the filters. If there are any filter applied already, first of all you have to clear the filter. Means in this code it will clear all the filter and then it will filter this data. I think you got my point. So now what I have to do, I'm going to my dashboard 6, right click on it, assign macro. So I made that change. I just mentioned here go to sheet 5 because my pivot tables are in sheet 5. So I just added this line here. Rest code is same that I explained you already. Now if I'm selecting top 6, so it is giving me the top 6 territories with reference to total target, and now I'm writing the code for bottom 6. So I'm going to developer tab, record macro, and bottom. Okay, going to sheet number 5, and from here going to top 10, and here I'm selecting bottom 6 with reference to total target. So I selected this, and now I'm going back on my dashboard, and now I will stop the macro, stop the recording. I'm going to my developer tab and Visual Basics, and I'm pasting that code, clearing all the filter, adding this code here because I want to my bottom filter first clear all the filter, then apply this code. So now you have to assign this macro to it, right click on it and bottom. Okay, so now if you will click on bottom, it will giving you the bottom territories, and if you will be clicking on top 6, it will giving you the top 6 territories. And now if I want to get all the territories, so I have to write a code for this as well. I'm going to developer tab, recording, and this is all. Okay, going to my sheet 5, and here I'm going to value filters and clear this, returning back to my main dashboard sheet and developer tab and stop recording. So now I'm going to assign this code to it, assign macro, and here I'm selecting all. So now if I will select top 6, it will giving me the top 6 territories, and if I will be selecting bottom 6, it will giving me the bottom 6 territories, and if I want to all the territories, it will give me all the territories. So the last thing that I want to change in my VBA coding, that is whenever I'm selecting this button, it is giving you a sense of updation, that something is updating on that sheet. So I want to change it. How can I change it? You need to go to developer tab and Visual Basics. You have to visit your code. This is the bottom code, and here you have to add this code. One line code, application dot screen updating is equal to false. So I'm just saying to macro, do not update the screen. So same code I have to add in my all macro, and returning back to my dashboard. If now I will be clicking on top 6. So this is looking perfect. This is looking good. if I'm selecting southern region, and after selecting this slicer, if I'm selecting my top 6, so this is giving me the top 6 with reference to this southern region. So this is really amazing, really cool, and the maximum thing that I can put in this I did. Before we wrap up, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. I encourage you to leave a comment below and let me know how you are planning to make this sales target versus achievement dashboard for your own business. If you found this video helpful and informative, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and share it with your colleagues and friends. Sharing is caring, and by spreading the word, you are helping others discover the power of data visualization and analysis. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of my upcoming videos. We have plenty more exciting content lined up to help you to unlock the full potential of your data. Thank you once again for being the part of this community. Your support means word to me, and keep exploring, keep analyzing, keep achieving greatness with the power of data. Until next time, stay tuned and stay ahead of the game. Thank you.